2025. This was going to be the year I was finally going to make it all happen. I've had many good years in the big woods chasing whitetails, ranging from both public to private, but this year was going to be different. 2017 treated me well when I punched the tag on my second biggest public land buck, scoring 117 inches on a midday hunt November 17th. 2021, I was able to shoot another nice public land buck just after Thanksgiving on an early afternoon hunt with the first snowfall of the year. 2023, we finally had a hit list buck on private land. We had one previous year of history with this deer, and on October 29th, I was lucky enough to connect on an afternoon hunt minutes before last light while he was tending a hot doe. Most times, it's a game of chance and luck, but with previous years of good success and knowing what was accomplishable, I set my sights high for 2024, working harder than I ever had before. On the day I least expected it, I got my chance and put down my biggest public land buck yet, scoring 124.5 inches. So that brings us here, 2025. It was time to document the journey, bring the roller coaster ride of events to life, and try to make it all happen on camera. This is the 4 seasons of whitetails. Good afternoon. January 1st today, 2025. It's a late doe season still, or extended antlerless. And we are going to try to grab a doe this afternoon, see what happens. So we're gonna go for a walk here and see what we find. Well, I was just walking through this bedding area, and I thought it was kind of weird that when I jumped these does and they ran by, I had a camera set up on this tree, and I thought they went by it, but I never got a picture. So I walked in front of the camera and I didn't get a picture myself. Lo and behold, I had all these cell cameras out and I had them turned off. So I don't know what the deal was, but hopefully now they're all working and we can start getting pictures. Stupid mistake. Let's keep moving. Well, we're at about 8 miles for the last 2 days of scouting / doe hunt. We are closing out New Year's Day, January 1st. It's about 4:15 right now in the afternoon, and we're gonna finish out the night with just doing some sitting. There's a ladder stand up here, a ways probably about 3/4 of a mile. And I'm thinking I can get there before last light, and we can finish our night out there. Might see something over one of those bedding areas. Well, just got all set up overlooking this bedding area. We're gonna sit tight. I don't want to talk too much. It's already pretty late, and we only got a little while left, so let's see what happens. Well, it's pretty much gonna wrap it up for New Year's Day. The wind's starting to pick up, and I think we got a cold front blowing in for the morning, so I think we'll probably try it again, and I think we'll come right back to this spot. We did have a doe come through here, and I could have got a shot, but by the time I got the camera on and whatnot, I had to change lenses because I accidentally put the wrong one on, and I just wasn't able to get everything done in time. After we seen that deer, something spooked it and it ran back in, and
get another chance, but I never was able to get my eyes back on it. Not long after that, a camera in this bedding area went off with a big-bodied deer on it, and the head was cut off. It could have been a buck, but I'm assuming it was a doe. So that makes 4 deer in here with the 2 that we jumped on our walk earlier. So I think we're gonna pack it up and try it again here in the morning and see what happens depending on the wind. But it's getting pretty low light, so I doubt anything will happen before it ends. But if it does, we'll bring it to you. We'll see you guys next time. Well, it's January 2nd. Good morning, we're back in this same spot. We got about a 10 to 12 mile an hour west wind this morning. It's cold. It's about 24 degrees, and then with the wind, it's probably about 15. I'm not sure the deer are going to move a whole lot with this wind. It's starting to pick up, but I'm hoping that they still kind of mill around this bedding area, so we're going to sit tight and see what happens and try to stay warm and stick it out for as long as we can this morning. first deer out here in this bedding area. It's probably about 170 yards away. It's not close enough for me to identify if it's a big doe or a little one or button buck, so I'm gonna wait till it comes closer, but I just lost sight of it. I don't think it went very far. It might have just bedded back down. I think the only reason I seen it was because it stood up, so. But that means there's deer in here, so we're just gonna hang tight. Let that wind keep whipping and wait for something to work its way to us. Well, we just spotted that doe again. She's closing ground, but it's getting late fast, so we'll see what happens. Well, guys, I did have my eyes on 3 deer originally. The biggest one came out at about 86 yards. I'm not sure I got it on the camera. I was battling low battery. I'm pretty sure I got it on and I pulled the trigger. I'm only seeing 2 deer right now, so I'm thinking I hit her. But I'm not entirely sure, so we're gonna go down and see if we got some blood. Well, right here's the lucky tree. We're gonna head out into this marsh about 86 yards and see if we got blood. Just leave our stuff here for now. It's been probably 15 minutes is all, but if I hit her, I hammered her. Like I said, I only seen 3 deer run, so I'm gonna put you guys on my head and we'll see you out there. There's a deer bed. The crazy thing is how different it looks when you get down out of your tree and come out here. There's a deer right there, but I cannot shoot her because I do not know if I shot that other one. I gotta make sure I didn't punch my other tag first. Right there goes another deer. I didn't shoot this deer. This spot's gonna be messed up for a while.
there. I dropped her. Beautiful double lung shot right there. Good old 450 bushwhacker. Well guys, here's the kill. We were over in that tree line about 86 yards, but it's starting to get dark and I want to hurry up and get her gutted and get her out of here, and get her drug up to our stuff. So we just got that deer gutted, and we're gonna drag her out of the swamp over here and work on getting her back to the truck. Whew. Man, that wind's whipping. I'm very thankful though. What a great hunt. Thanks for coming, guys. And we'll have a little footage of getting out of here, but for the most part, this is gonna be it. It's getting dark, so. And I hop in my bag up there. I got my doe tag that we'll put on her. One thing nice about saddle hunting is you got ropes. Well, just got back to my stuff. We're gonna throw the tag on this deer and get out of here and go to the truck. Well, we just made about the 300-yard drag out to the main trail. Whew. I got too many clothes on and I'm winded as heck. This deer, it's probably I'd say 2.5-year-old, year-and-a-half-old doe. So probably weighs 100 pounds. But we're almost to the truck. Another 300-400 yards and we'll catch up with you there.
My biggest takeaway from late season hunting is the pure hardiness of these animals. Minimal movement, cold temperatures, snow, predators, and a fight for food. It's truly amazing how they adapt and overcome. To say I'm thankful is an understatement. Until it's time to hunt again, let the scouting begin.